Florida lawmakers are taking aim at a tool that's very important to undocumented immigrants. Under a new bill, cities and counties wouldn't be allowed to issue community ID cards anymore.
Supporters say that it will stop providing incentives for illegal immigration, but this also stops people from doing important things like enrolling children in schools. Wait News reporter Rodaris Richardson tells us how this impacts more than undocumented immigrants.
Florida community IDs like this one could soon stop being issued and become invalid.
This is not just about undocumented people. It's about children who are in foster care, homeless, the elderly, immigrants. They all benefit from this ID.
And if there's someone who knows just how much the community ID cards have helped people, it's Thomas Kennedy with the Florida Immigrant Coalition.
I was personally an undocumented person for 14 years. You know, they're not like a state ID or a driver's license, and they don't qualify under what's called a real ID on their federal purview, but they can be used for municipal services like enrolling a kid in school or getting a library card, getting a bus pass, etc. So the Florida legislature wants to basically ban the recognition of these IDs by these local governments.
But state Republicans say,
I think it is bad that we're creating magnets for people to come and make it easier for illegal immigrants to assimilate into the country without coming across the border legally.
However, legal experts say this poses concerns for law enforcement.
The police, if they stop someone and they don't have any documents to show them, or they have their IDs from their respective country, that ID is not valid here in the U.S. So it's very important that the immigrants have an ID which identifies them.
And creates more barriers for people trying to live in Florida.
And I think there's some research supporting the fact that many of the undocumented workers in Florida have left because of some of the other policies. I think this is just going to be one more domino that falls, and more people will actually leave, and they may not have access to jobs, but a lot of different things.
In Fort Myers, Rodaris Richardson, Wink News.
Now, the bill still has to get through multiple committees, but legal experts say they do not believe it will face any problems passing and will make it to the floor.